you've seen me on television, from Dr. Phil to The Doctors to Good Morning America to tons of shows on HLN and CNN. I am so excited to present Areva OLS, or Areva Online series. This is something I've been wanting to do for so long. It's my opportunity to give back. I get asked everywhere I go about my appearances on television. First, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone that watches me. Thank you to everyone that reaches out to me on social media. Thank you to everyone that has encouraged me, that says, we appreciate your voice. We appreciate the information that you provide. That's very, very affirming for me, and it just makes my job easier. So why Areva OLS? Great question, and I'm going to answer it for you. I know that being a media expert can help you leverage your expertise, your educational background, your work experience. It can help you leverage those things, make your businesses grow, make your brand grow. But most importantly, becoming a media expert allows you to empower, to inform, and to educate. See, every time I get to sit before a camera on CNN or HLN or The Doctors or Dr. Phil, I get to share some of my expertise as a lawyer, my expertise as an autism advocate, my expertise in social justice and grassroots organizing. And I get to give back to a community that has given so much to me. And I know that when you give back information like that, when you share information, it comes back to you tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. So that's what I love about being a media expert, being a commentator, is it allows me to share what I learned with so many others. Now, people sometimes confuse being an expert in the media with advertising. And they think that when they have an opportunity to sit before a camera and to talk on air, it's their big chance to wear a big billboard and to say, run on down to Joe's Pizza or run on down to Bobby's Auto Shop. And see, the opposite is true. Being an expert is completely different than advertising. Completely different. When you advertise, you're just putting a sign up. You're putting a billboard up. You're putting something in your local newspaper or in a magazine, or maybe you're running even an ad on television. But when you're a media expert, you're sharing your knowledge. You're sharing your expertise. And oftentimes you're having a conversation because you're just not putting up a static billboard. There's someone interviewing you. You're interfacing with a news anchor, with a talk show host, with a radio host. Someone's asking you questions, and typically there's a dialogue. And those of you that have seen me, usually you probably have seen me on a panel where not only am I being interviewed by an anchor or a host, I might be doing the hosting myself, so I may be asking the questions, or I may be sharing a desk or sitting on a couch or sitting in chairs with a panel of experts. And we are having a two-way or a three-way and sometimes even a four-way conversation. So the audience at home, the television audience, the internet audience, the radio audience, they are learning from this rich dialogue that's taking place between me, and in this case, you, the expert, and the questioner, the interviewer. And that's what makes being an expert so different than advertising. And I have to tell you, what I've learned about being an expert is that it is an instant game changer. So if you live in Los Angeles, you know I was your typical trial lawyer. I have one of the largest African-American female-owned law firms in Los Angeles. And I was that lawyer who was going to court and trying cases in court. I was that lawyer sitting in depositions, asking questions and making objections. I was that lawyer back at the office toiling away on those lengthy and complicated legal briefs. I I was just doing my thing as a traditional lawyer. But becoming a legal expert, becoming a legal commentator, changed my practice immediately. And that's what this course is all about. It's about how you take something that you've been doing all your life in your career, but yet you change how you present yourself, how you present your information, how you present your expertise. And it is an instant game changer. So you're asking how? Well, it's very simple. When people see me on CNN talking about, say, police brutality, they see me talking about sexual harassment in the workplace, instantly my phone starts to ring. Emails start to come into my email box. People hit me up on social media because when they see me present this legal information, they see me present my perspective, my take, they are sitting at home. Some of them may have their own legal cases. They may have family members. They may have friends that need lawyers. So the lawyer that they see on television talking, sharing information and knowledge becomes someone they want to have on their team. So when I say it's an instant game changer, it's instant. Your marketing budget, those of you who run small businesses, those of you who are in any kind of private practice, you know you can spend a fortune marketing. You may have a print media marketing budget. You may do some radio advertisement. You may do some online Facebook ads. But there's nothing like reaching hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people through one radio interview, television interview, or even an internet interview. Now, I have some friends who have become really big media experts. A couple of guy friends I'm thinking about, because of the election that's going on, they are on television 2-3 times a week talking about the election. Now, they also are political consultants and strategists. So they are getting to talk to potential candidates all over the country. And again, when they're sitting there analyzing the electoral map, analyzing how Democrats and Republicans have voted, over the last couple of decades, they're getting to showcase their knowledge. And anyone that's in a race or anyone that's thinking about running for elected office, they see these guys and they think, hey, that's the guy I want on my team because he's so knowledgeable about the election process and he has this high visibility on television. That's the guy that I want on my team. So when I talk about this course and how I'm going to give you inside information, insider's tips, and help you leverage your expertise to become a media expert, I'm speaking what I know it. I know it personally because I've done it in my own career, and I'm going to talk about friends like Dave and John who have also taken their expertise and are now using it to enhance their professional practices. We're going to spend a lot of time in this course talking about things that can help you. I'm going to provide you all of the insider language. I'm going to introduce you to producers and bookers and even social media experts that will help you amplify your message, that'll help you shape your message, that'll help you, really present yourself in a way that's going to make bookers want you on their shows. Now, some of you may be thinking, this sounds like a lot. Is this impossible? Is this a lot of work? Or I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a political consultant, I'm not a strategist. Is this course really for me? And my answer is categorically yes. See, you don't have to be a lawyer, you don't have to be a doctor, you don't have to be a political strategist, you don't have to have a bunch of alphabets behind your names or a bunch of degrees. Anyone can become a media expert. Anyone can take their expertise and their knowledge and share it. Think about the people you watch. It may be a show on homes and gardens. So they may be talking to a gardening expert. They may be talking to a construction expert. If you think about the thousands of shows that are now on cable television and network television. We have 24 hours, 7 days a week of programming. So that means there are thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of programming, and the programs need content, and they need bodies, they need people, they need individuals with expertise. So you might be a cook. Think of the cooking network and all of the cooking shows that are always talking about, how to make the better boiled egg, or how to use, the better juicer, how to make healthier, snacks for your kids as school is starting over again. Think of the home decorating network and all of the construction shows and the interior design shows. So there's so much need in our society right now for content. So experts are in greater demand than they've ever been. And this course is about helping you become one of those in-demand experts. This isn't an impossible dream. This is an achievable dream. If you follow the steps that I'm going to outline in these 12 videos, if you listen to the videos, not once, maybe a couple of times, driving into work, on your lunch break, in the evening, and if you follow the steps that I outline, I can guarantee you're going to increase exponentially your ability to share your information and to become an expert. It may be on television, might be on an internet-based show, may be on a radio program. It might be you become a go-to to a columnist in a newspaper or a magazine. But I'm going to help you find your expertise, refine your expertise, package it in a way that makes you desirable to bookers and producers, and help you amplify your message. So I would say this course is for beginners. That means someone maybe that's sitting at home in the Midwest or the Southeast or the Northeast thinking about how they take their information and share it with others. Those that have been watching experts on TV and thinking, I like that. I can do that. This is for the person that's maybe had an interview. Maybe someone's come to you and asked you to give an opinion on camera or to share information on a radio program. And then it's for a lot of the colleagues that I meet at networks who've had a couple of interviews, and maybe they even work for one show, or they've been a regular on a show. I was just at a party recently, and a psychologist came up to me and says, Areva, I need some information. I've been appearing on this one show for a couple of years. The show's going off the air, and I want to know, how do I get more interviews? How do I translate what I've done on this one show to other shows? And I said, wow, what perfect timing. You're asking the right person at the right time. Give me your email address. You got to get hooked up on this class, because I'm going to talk about how someone just like you, who's been working in television for a brief period of time, how you grow your platform, how you get booked on additional shows. So this is for a broad swath of business owners, that business owner who's thinking, how can I get more clients? How can I get more customers? This is for you. You may not desire to work in television on a permanent basis, but you have a product, you have a service, and you want to get the word out about that product and service. No better way than using the media to do that. By becoming an expert in your field, I can help you drive more business to your website. I can help you get more calls from your potential clients or potential clients you want to connect with, and ultimately see more money drop to your bottom line. Nonprofit leaders, you know the game. I know it. I run Special Needs Network, so I know it's all about those dollars that we have to bring in for fundraising purposes. So I can help you, executives of nonprofits, raise the profile and stature of your nonprofit so that you can drive more donations, more dollars to the bottom line for the programs and services that you provide as a nonprofit. And then there are those folks who want to be in the media, that they want to make a career out of being a commentator. Perfect course for you that are just getting started or who've had some limited experience being a commentator, being a media expert. So there's just so much in this course, and I'm so excited about it. You're going to learn so much. We're going to go on this journey together. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to be there with you step by step by step. I've tried to answer as many emails, as many social media requests as possible to share what I've learned, because I know that when I share information, it comes back to me tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. But I know by doing this class, I can reach those thousands of people who I could never answer all those emails or take all of those phone calls. So get ready. Go on this journey. It's going to be life-changing. It's going to be career-changing. It's going to be empowering. And you're going to have a really good time. So next up, I'm going to talk about how do you identify your particular expertise as you get ready to pitch yourself and to become one of America's go-to legal commentators, business commentators, medical commentators, chefs, you name it, we're going to be doing it. So stay tuned.